Hello everyone, I'm Mara Benitez, Library Assistant at the Seguin Public Library, and today we'll be talking about planning and setting achievable goals as we prepare for the new year. 2020 has been a crazy year for everyone. I'm sure every one of us could list many plans and ideas that have changed or fallen through unexpectedly. It's difficult to plan for such uncertain times. Dates and deadlines are always shifting as numbers rise and fall. Goals are what can help drive us forward through it all, and I'm so excited to help get you all set up for the new year ahead. So why are we all here? Maybe you want to complete a big project this year. Maybe we already have goals, we just don't know how to reach them or are worried we'll fail. Maybe you just need to get organized. Life goes on regardless of our circumstances. We just need to be able to sort through it all. Or maybe this class just looked interesting and you wanted to learn something new. Whatever your reason, I hope you can leave this with a reason to look forward and a list of goals to launch you into the new year. So let's jump right into it. The most important part in the journey of reaching your goal is to write it down. This helps keep you accountable to yourself. It's easy to wave off an idea, but there's a sense of finality in writing something down, and there's plenty of research to show that this step really helps. Second, tell a friend. This adds a little extra pressure if your goal isn't accomplished. A good friend will keep you accountable and can also keep you on track. A good friend will ask, "Oh hey, weren't you planning that trip to Florida?" Or, "How's it getting ready for grad school going?" Or, "When's that marathon coming up?" Finally, if you do fail, and we all do at some point, don't be afraid to get back up, reevaluate, and try again. Remember when you first learned to ride a bike? This works exactly the same way. You'll never learn to ride if you never get back up and try again. Now, before we start writing down our goals, there are some important things to keep in mind. We want to be smart about making our goals, and all this means is that our goals are specific. You need to write down exactly what you want to do. Instead of just saying, "I want to read more books in 2021, I'll say, "I want to finish 10 books in 2021. They should be measurable. There has to be some way of tracking your progress, whether it's in pounds, pages, dollars, whatever it may be. Mine can be split into chapters, pages, or books. It should be achievable. We want to aim high, but not so high that it is completely out of our grasp. I'm in grad school, so my usual goal of 30 to 50 books in a year is simply not feasible for my current lifestyle. I'm being honest with myself and trying for 10 this year. Our goal should be relevant to our current life. Why is this goal important to you? Everyone can make it a goal to eat healthier, but if you don't have the personal motivation and this doesn't line up with your values and overarching goals, you won't keep reaching for it. For me, I love to read, and I love to read for fun, so this goal is right up my alley, but it might not be yours. Finally, it should be timely. There should be some kind of timeline for achieving your goal. For mine, that's the end of 2021. So now let me ask you, what is your goal? Take a few minutes to write it down and how it fits the SMART chart. You can pause this video, then come back again. Have you written down a goal? All right, so now the next important step in achieving this goal is planning it. We've all heard it said that if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. We all want to succeed, so we're going to come up with a plan to achieve our goals. There are many ways to do this. Some choose to put all of their plans in a digital planner through their phone or computer. Others, like myself, prefer planning on paper. I like being able to physically write things down and flip through my plans as needed. There are all kinds of apps and all kinds of paper planners, but today I'll be talking to you about bullet journaling. This method was trademarked by Ryder, Carrol. We have his book in our library, and there's tons of inspiration online and through Pinterest and YouTube of planner pages. The main selling point of this planning system is that it can be done by anyone with a notebook and writing utensil. That's all you need. If you can't afford a fancy planner, you're all set. It's extremely flexible, so you can make it your own. That's my favorite part of the system. His book lays out the specifics of his method, but it has been formed and reformed by thousands of people in the bullet journaling community. Basically, it's a series of bulleted lists or logs tracking events and tasks throughout your day. Think of all of those notes that you jot down and all of those sticky notes that you leave all over your desk. All of them can be compiled into one basic planner. You can index these lists at the beginning of your journal to help you organize them and make them easier to find later on. There are future logs where you can plan your year, month, and week ahead. They can also contain collections, which can help you track anything from weight loss to paying off your house. The most important part of this system is called migration, which means clearly tracking things you've accomplished, removing things that are no longer important, and moving forward with the things that still need to be done. This is accomplished in Ryder's method using a key, which marks different tasks with different symbols. Your bullet journaling spreads can be as simple and basic or beautiful and colorful as you like. Before we go, I have another exercise for you all to start working in your new planners and organizing your goals. This exercise is based off of one in Ryder Carroll's book. Mark out 3 columns on a page in your bullet journal. In the first, put the things that you're currently working on at home and in your life, whether that's just getting ready for tax season, doing a renovation, maybe you stopped over in the middle of folding some laundry. Whatever's weighing on your mind right now that is unfinished. In the second, write down what you should be working on, responsibilities that tend to get pushed aside, big appointments that you should make, etc. Lastly, write down things that you want to be working on, things that would make your life better or more fun and enjoyable. Seeing all of these things on paper and just unloading them or dumping them from your mind can be very relieving. Then you can get to work putting these thoughts into goals and those goals into action. Thanks for watching. I hope you walk away with some excitement for the new year, whatever it may hold, and some motivation and a plan of action to achieve your goals. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe and comment below and keep an eye out on our social media for more activities and crafting tips, tricks, and ideas.